nothing. But then someone just inbox you, hey, could you please help me with 3K urgently? So it's funny, yeah, because hi guys, it's your girl Makiumala. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. You can also like, you can comment and share. So today I'm having a guest with me, a very good friend of mine, and we're going to have some very spicy discussions. So I'd like her to introduce herself and then we shall go ahead with our discussions.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. My name is Phil Martins. I am a born again Christian. I love Jesus as my personal savior. I am a mom to one beautiful daughter. Her name is Hazel. I am married, so that means I am a wife. And above all things, I really have that passion for the aviation industry. Anything aircrafts, just things to do with the aviation industry.
Okay, I feel welcome. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Okay, so today we are going to have a discussion about friendship. We get to see the ups, the lows, and the in-betweens about friendships. And it's just amazing. I'm also having a friend here with me. So we're just going to discuss a lot about it. We've heard about having friends. We've also experienced having different kind of friends. And today we're just going to talk about friendships, as we've said, and then having purposeful friendships. So, Phil, what comes into your mind when you hear the term having purposeful friendships? What are the expectations? Yeah, that's what you can just let us know your mind, and then we'll juggle in between.
Okay, as for me, let me start by saying that I'm one person who really values friendships, and I believe that without friendships, we cannot go far in life. No man is an island. So one thing I know for sure is that when, let me say, few people or maybe two people come together into a friendship, it has to be a very purposeful one. You have to know where your friendship is heading to, and every human being has an expectation.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that we put our expectations high there, but for example, I really expect my friend to behave in certain ways.
Yeah.
For example, if you have a friend who cannot draw you closer to God, a friend maybe who is leading you to other things that are not part of your vision, I think that would not be part of a purposeful friendship. So I believe that a purposeful friendship should be one that drives you towards the things that you like, or maybe the things that you share in common with this person, something that is supposed to build you and not to destroy you.
Yeah, sure. Purposeful friendship. And then there's also this aspect of maybe of boundaries, where you mentioned about having friends who really know of things that are going to draw you to the good side and not maybe the bad side or something of the sort. And then also friendship, there's a way which they are categorized differently. You find like there are those friends whom you're so close to, and they can just pop in your house any other time. But then sometimes this one tends to bring different feedbacks. Like, let me say that those friends who can pop in your house anytime, but are those friends who you don't feel they should just pop in. Where you can find okay, there's this scenario. Someone just gave me a call like around 10:30 p.m, almost close to 11, and I don't know if that person will be watching this video, but and she was like, hey, I'm in Nairobi. No, she didn't say I'm in Nairobi. She said, hey, where do you stay in Nairobi? Where in Nairobi are you staying? And I was like, okay, who is it, please? Because she called with a strange number. So I didn't know who it was at the first instance. And she was like, oh, I'm this and this and this. So I was just asking, why do you stay in Nairobi? And I was like, why do I stay in Nairobi? Why? What has happened? And sometimes you can't just tell someone exactly why you stay because, first of all, there's not that close relationship. Because I think even friendship, there's that friend whom you are in communication. That person knows what's going on in your life, where you are at the moment, and all that. But there's this kind of friendship whereby you guys are just friends, but there's not that communication. Someone doesn't know even how someone is faring on. So what I said, I just told her, "Hi, you're calling me this time. I'll call you back late tomorrow. We get to see. I get to hear what you're talking about." So when I reached her out tomorrow, she was like, "Oh yes, I'm in Nairobi. I came to Nairobi and I was thinking of asking where you are, so I could come and all that." So okay, first I was surprised because we're not really friends. It's just like someone you know, and that person was like, because she knows me, and then when she got to Nairobi, she was like, "Where are you?" And then the time 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. Okay. I don't know. Have you ever experienced anything weird?
Yes, I have. Personally, I believe that friendships are built over time. You cannot just meet from day one and then you say, this is your friend. First of all, you have to sit down and ask yourself, who is a friend? Because for me, I always categorize these things into two. The first one, there's a friend, and then there's this category of people I call people I know.
Yeah.
You might be falling under the category of people I know, and then that makes you think that you are my friend. For example, if I meet you maybe, for example, in church or at an event, maybe I meet you today, and then you stick it in your mind that I'm your friend, and then now you feel like you can be too close to me. I really think that is not right. First and foremost, friendship, just like I've said, friendships are built over time. When you meet someone, it takes some time before you guys can say that now you're friends. When you initially meet, I can say that I can categorize that into the group of people I know. So with time, you get to know this person, you get to know the likes, the dislikes. Because when you come into my space, you have to respect my boundaries. I also have to respect yours. That's why I'm saying that these things are built over time. A friendship is built over time. Get to know someone, get to know what offends them. And these things, for example, you cannot know what offends me on day one. So get to know me as we interact as days go by, and you make it intentional. Meet, sometimes just meet. I know people are busy, especially my God, Nairobi life. People are so busy.
Yeah.
But make sure that you create time if you really want your friendship to flourish.
Yeah.
Make sure that you create time for each other. Make sure that you call this person. I know sometimes life can get so busy. People are working, some people are moms. So and so much more. But make sure you create time. Call your friend. Get to know how this person is doing. With the little things you do, just like just a phone call, calling this person, knowing how their day went. This is how you build friendships over time.
Yeah. Sure. By the way, that's a very good point she's saying. And also because there's something called a relationship whereby you build relationship with someone. It gets to give someone I can say loyalty or something of the sort. Like relationship really matters. Whereby if you're in constant communication with someone, even if it's call or maybe text messages, but at least let me say maybe at least 6 months, or even for the most 1 year doesn't end when you've not even contacted each other or something, because it feels weird. I can say someone can just come randomly into your inbox. Maybe after even 5 years, someone has never talked to you, commented your status, anything. But then someone just inbox you, could you please help me with 3K urgent? So it's funny, because when you have a good relationship with someone, it will be very easy for that person to give you that money. It will be like sacrifice, even if the person maybe has a small amount of money. The one that someone has is not even enough. Okay, if that person is in a position too, it will be easier to give the person who is closer than that one who is not closer. And also, there's also this other instance where someone meets you. The first time they meet you, they want to know everything about you, and let me say, maybe you're still not comfortable with them. Someone wants to know where you stay, are you married, do you have kids, where are you working, how much are you
How much
earning?
do you earn?
How much do you earn, and all that. Sometimes I just feel like if someone is not still comfortable with you, or someone has not yet let you to know more about that person, let them get comfortable first, because sometimes it's not so nice.
That is true.
Yeah.
It has happened to me a lot. So many times. Sometimes you're at an event, you meet this person, especially some ladies. I don't know. It has happened to me a lot. Someone wants to know everything about you. For example, whatever you are saying about your job and your salary. This is the first time I'm meeting someone, and then this person asks me, where do you work? For example, then I told this person, I work at the airport. And how much do you earn? I'm like, really? This is the first time we are meeting. Why do you want to know how much I earn? Anyway, how is it going to help you? But there's something I came to learn about certain people, and it has happened to me a lot with ladies. So this is something I learned after some time.
Yeah.
There are people who don't come and ask you all about your life for the sake of, okay, I don't know, not to help them, or yeah, they don't care. What I've learned with some people is that they want to compare their life with your life, and yet each person is on a different race. The race that she's running is not my race. So I really don't know why this issue of comparison arises. But it happens a lot. There are people who want to know everything about you in one sitting. Just like you said, let someone be comfortable around you first. And like I said previously, friendship is something that you build over time. You can't meet for one day and then you call it a friendship. Build it over time, and then these things will just unfold.
They just flow.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure. And then there's this instance where you get to find someone is just goes silent. You don't know what happened. Sometimes it gets to be misunderstood. There could be instances where someone goes silent for their own reasons. Maybe you've not even asked them. Maybe they are handling something, they are battling something. Sometimes it's always good to stay positive and just know maybe this friend needs space, and when she's done doing what she's doing, she'll reach out. Sometimes that's what I can say works for me to my friends. So I don't say my friend goes silent, but I tend to imagine sometimes we should give our friends, space. Let them go through what they're going. If they're free to share, they'll share with you, and then at least from there you'll be able to say something. But if they go silent, just let them handle what they're handling at the moment. When they'll be ready to tell you, they'll come and let you know.
That is very true. Sometimes you're in a position where you cannot talk about anything. Maybe you're going through something, and it's really hard to express it at that specific time. I can say that I've gone through such an experience before with a friend. I don't know that to call that person a friend anymore.
Ex-friend.
Let me use something like that. Okay, before I go to that, what I would want to say is that when friendship has been built over time, sometimes things can happen. Maybe I could be going through something, but normally what I like doing with a friend of mine or my friends, if I'm going through something and then maybe you call me or we are talking, we meet, and then you ask me, you look like you're going through something. Okay, one good thing about me is that I will not hide you. I'll just tell you, yes, there's something going on, either good or bad, but if I need space or I need some break, I'll just let you know, so that I just don't go silent, and then you start thinking maybe you did something
by the
wrong.
way,
we'll just meet in there.
But then that's also another good thing.
So
That's another good thing. Like if you're having a friend and you know that person cares, instead of picking up calls or not responding to texts or not reaching out, it's just good when you just tell them, I think at the moment I need space, I'll get back to you. I think it's just good because you leave people worried. You leave people worried about you, worried, oh, how is she going on? Yeah, I think it's just nice letting them know
Yeah,
why you
it's
are
mature.
silent.
Yeah, it's mature.
Yeah, why you need your time. Yeah, that's true. And then the issue of fake friends.
Oh.
Okay, it's like in two categories. There's this one where someone maybe needs help, and he or she, oh, let me just say she or he, either way, friendship is wide,
Yeah.
gets to ask you about how you can help her or him, and then maybe at that time you're not able to. Maybe just because you've not told that person what you're going through at that time, the person may be assuming you're a fake friend. But also, there's this another instance where really the person doesn't really care about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just wants to see what she can gain from you, but not what you can gain from him. Or it's not mutual. It's like parasite.
Yeah.
Parasite and host.
Kind of relationship.
Yeah, which is not good.
That is very true.
Yeah.
In this world today, oh my God, fake friends are so many. So you really have to be wise when people come into your life. Ask God to give you the spirit of discernment. It's called gift of spirit.
Discernment, spirit.
Whichever it is. So you ask God to help you. To have that discernment. Yeah. Because there are people who will come into your life just to benefit, honestly.
Yeah.
I've gone through that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying that I've gone through certain things is because it is true. I have gone through them and have really learned a lot from them. Fake friends exist. And they are everywhere nowadays.
Yeah, they won't support you maybe. That maybe what you're asking for, they're able or they're in a position to, but they won't.
Yeah.
And that's what you are talking about, fake friends.
Yeah, so if you have a friend who has been your friend for a certain period of time, for example, you're grieving, and then all of a sudden you reach your friend, they are unreachable. I'm not saying maybe for financial gain or something, no. Maybe you just need someone to talk to. You call them, they don't answer. Sometimes you call them, they tell you, oh, I'll call you later. Or maybe when you're grieving, they are even staying maybe a few steps away from you. They cannot even come and console you, encourage you. Sometimes it's not about finances. A friend just needs a shoulder to lean on. Someone to encourage them, and then these friends are not there for you. Can you really call such a person a friend? No. Sometimes maybe even if it is the financial part, and then maybe your friend can risk you, and then you know they are in a position to, but the friend keeps telling you all the time, every time. Okay, whenever your friend is in need, you come through for them, but anytime you are in need and you know they're in a position to help you, they cannot. I think that is just a fake friend.
Sure.
Yeah, and people should be very careful.
Yeah, you should be very careful.
Very careful. Not all people value friendships.
Not.
Yeah.
Others are just there for their gains.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and then another thing about friendship, I think as much as we also sometimes need friends whom you can call when maybe you are not okay, I think it's also important when something good happens in your life, you also inform your friends. Let them not learn on social media. Like, let me say, maybe you're having a friend and maybe the friend is wedding and
imagine
you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You just learn it on social media. Like, you get to see pictures, or maybe, as in me, what I can say about friendship, as much as there's this part where we need friends to share, to give us a shoulder, it's also nice having friends who you can celebrate with, ama who celebrates you. Like, as much as you're having a friend who can give you a shoulder to lean on, not only in times of sorrow but also celebration. Yes, involve your friends in celebration also. It means like they mean a lot. I appreciate all my friends, though the way they involve me. I mean, it's just amazing. It's amazing having friends.
Yeah, sure. It's so amazing having friends. Just like from the beginning, I said no man is an island. We all need friends. Sometimes just going out having fun with your friends can make your day great. And going back to the point that you are saying, your friend, if you really have a true friend, your friend should be the first one to celebrate you,
Yeah.
even for your small achievements.
Yeah.
And your friend should be a real person.
Yeah.
Even when you're celebrating, the friend is there, but in case you're messing up, your friend should be able to pull you
to
out.
tell you. Yeah.
Yes, even, no, I should not just be there and keep encouraging you doing the wrong thing. Or maybe I see you doing the wrong thing. Like, for example, there are friends who see you maybe wearing things that, oh my God. I call them fashion disaster. Maybe your friend sees you wearing things that maybe don't compliment your body type. Then your friend is just there like, you're looking good, you're just okay. No, if your friend is going the wrong way, bring them back to the right way.
Tell them.
Yeah, tell them. Celebrate with your friends.
Yeah.
Be there for your friends maybe when they are in a situation that is not of celebration.
Yeah.
So what I would really say, if you're a true friend, you will celebrate them, you will correct them.
Yeah.
You will not be afraid to call out your friend. Don't be afraid to call out someone.
Yeah.
If you're a true friend, stand on the right side and always help raise your friend up.
Yeah. And then there's also that thing of betrayal in friendships. Like, you get to hear people like, someone tells you, that is why I don't have a lot of friends, is because I've been betrayed and I don't trust anymore. But where you find, maybe you share something with a friend and then you get to hear it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Maybe you never shared it with someone else, or
That is
it's only that person. So I also think betrayal is not a good thing. Loyalty is so much. Like, if someone tells you something in confidence, it will be just so nice to keep it in confidence, unless maybe you need a third party, or maybe that situation needs a third party. Like, let me say, if my friend Phil tells me about something that is endangering her life, like maybe let me say something like maybe blood transfusion or something of the sort. You see, in that case, she really needs blood. So I'll really have to involve someone else to help her out. So I think loyalty is also key. Yeah, loyalty is key because it builds trust. Because once trust is destroyed, it can never. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you're saying is true. In case someone shares something with you, and then it's so funny how sometimes you go to a human being and tell them, by the way, this is a secret, don't tell anyone. They can't even underline the word secret. The moment you tell the person whatever you are telling them, the next thing they are looking for people to share with.
Yeah.
So betrayal is not a good thing. It's not right for me to hear whatever I told you from another person, unless I asked you maybe to share with a different person, or maybe someone in authority. For example, maybe in church you need something, and then you feel, I think there's a pastor who can handle this. But ask your friend first.
Yeah.
Don't just run, for example, to that person. You're like, Mala is going through this. So how do you think we can help her? And then maybe Mala is called, and then you're like, when did I ever send you to go and share? So first, find out from your friend. Would you be comfortable if I found maybe extra help from someone? Yeah. So it's very
I will
important.
find out first.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's key.
Yeah. So another thing I'd also like to say: be very careful with friends who don't clap for you when they are winning.
Yeah.
Check them out properly.
Yeah.
Those may not be true friends.
Yeah, when you're winning.
Yeah, you're winning and they're not clapping. Other people are
Yeah.
complimenting you and clapping for you.
Yeah.
But they cannot clap. That reminds me, especially ladies, let us be very careful. There are these friends whom, no matter how good you look, they can never compliment you. That is a sign of jealousy or envy. So be very careful. Everyone else is telling you how good you're looking.
Yeah,
They're not
looking,
telling you.
yeah,
I'm
they're
not
not
saying that
telling
it is a must that you're told that you look good.
Yeah.
Once you leave your house and you know you look good, okay, it's enough. But if all the time you are with this friend and they can
they
never
don't
compliment
tell you
anything good,
about you. Or another thing, they may say, they may say, hey, you look nice, but then this lipstick is not so red.
Next time look for one that is more red.
Or maybe someone can just say, ah, you look nice, but I wish where we are having the white part could be black, and the black part, I don't know if you guys are getting.
And another one that I've gone through personally, during the time that I was in campus, someone comes to you and says, and this is daily. The reason why it made me feel like there's a problem with this statement is that this was being done daily. Anytime you dress up and you come and you have your bag or maybe shoes, and then this person comes, I have a bag exactly like this one of yours.
Yeah.
The next day, I have earrings exactly like this one of yours. The next time, this hairstyle. Imagine I had it like 2 months ago, maybe 1 month ago. So that's aspect of comparison is not a good thing. If it is daily, it means this person maybe just has issues with you. That is not a good friend. Yeah, so but also I think you should not be shy to walk up to such people and tell them, like, your friend has rubbed your shoulder the wrong way. Don't be shy to tell them. If you feel like your friend has hurt your feelings, don't be shy to tell them. This issue of piling up things is not good in a friendship, in a true friendship. Don't pile up things. If someone wrongs you, just tell them, I don't feel right about what you did.
Yeah, sure. Because sometimes maybe they may not notice. Okay, there are those ones which it's not so subtle. They'll notice, but sometimes maybe someone does something they didn't know that it will hurt you. But also there's this aspect also of apologizing if you're wrong. If you wronged your friend, it's good you ask for apologies. And maybe if someone has told you that I felt you hurt me when you did this, and this is so nice to just acknowledge and just say, oh, it's okay, it won't happen again. Yes.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
So it's also good to have reliable friends. Yes.
Yes.
Friends who can come to help you when you're in need, and also those who can also celebrate with you. Not the ones that are always happy if things are not going the right way for you. Yes. So we can just give a parting short statement as we close today's video.
Something else that I would like to add is that even in families, we should be careful to build friendship. It's not enough only to be family members. You should also be able to add friendship into that relationship of family. It spices it up. So you find that even when someone is in need, it's not hard for someone to speak out. If someone needs some advice, this person will not be shy to approach you. So even in family, if you want your family to be spiced up, add friendship. Don't just be family by blood alone. Don't just have that relationship of family without friendship. If you add friendship to it, your lives become even better.
Yeah, sure. So we can do a parting shot, and is you should be intentional. We should be intentional in our friendship. We should celebrate our friends. We should share with them not only the downfall or maybe the part where we feel like things are not going on well, but also when we are when we're having an occasion or something good. Also, we should not be easy to cut off people, to cut off friendship. You need to give your friends grace. Yes, and when you feel that you've been hurt, you can approach your friend, tell them you didn't like what they did. Or if you feel you've hurt your friend, you should be easy to apologize, because relationship is something that is so key and strategic when it comes to our daily dealings. Okay, so guys, this is going to be our end. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and thank you to my guest. Welcome again. It was nice having you.
Thank you so much.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.